You know how some things sound fishy, but you convince yourself they're not? That's how I ended up taking a meeting with a guy who sounded like he was talking with a mouthful of marbles, and whose only clear quality was how unclear he was about the alleged job. I had called a number I got from the guy at the airport. The mystery gig, still vague, still weird, but the guy said the money was good, and after all, when you make money your prime motivation, you're just asking for trouble. We scheduled a meeting. He didn't show. We scheduled a second meeting. He didn't show again. At this point, there were so many red flags I could have formed a Chinese communist marching band that again I paid zero attention to. Then, instead of scheduling a third meeting, he passed me off to someone else, a guy named Russ, Iranian, confident, shifty in that salesman sort of way. That meeting finally took place, and Russ spilled the beans on what this great employment opportunity entailed. He said I'd be traveling with a number of passports, some fake, some real, and I'd be helping good people get to where they couldn't get on their own. He made it sound like humanitarian work, like I would be saving souls or helping the helpless. But really, in retrospect, I was more like the dummy doing the dirty work, the fall guy if things went south. How it worked. I'd fly to Hong Kong with multiple airline tickets and 4 doctor passports, 2 of which had my photos in. My job was to pick up the boarding passes, off-site from the airport, where security was supposedly lighter, then hand off the passport and the boarding pass to one of Russ's clients inside some selected airport bathroom. Super classy to be sure. The trick? I'd walk through customs using my real ID, then switch identities mid-mission. I'd gone from being a guy who once worked in tech to being a guy playing a shady James Bond in some low-budget indie movie. The first couple of jobs went smoothly, with only minor nonsense from one of Russ's other workers. Aside from that, it was a piece of cake. Smooth and easy. And that was the beginning of the real trouble. It's only gonna get worse. You'll see.